Hello, everyone. What's going on? Hello, everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've been here. I just want to talk a little bit about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's been a controversial figure. Not really criticized on things he does, but rather how he entertains and the people he talks to. I've been a little bit of a fan for him for a while, but he's starting to lose sort of the appeal because he's saying the N word right now, getting a lot of notoriety, and people that criticize him are being classified as those clout chasing. To me, it kind of burns. On his podcast, uh, I've heard about him a lot, and there was a question of would Spotify go back on the deal to give him $100 million because the things he said, saying the N word, making untrue statements, and talking about the coof. But see, Rumble wants to sign him up for a new deal, right? And it's kind of a right wing, pro Trump type of site. It's a platform that's kind of right leaning, like most people are these days. To who's in office? See that they're pretty profitable right now. Um, I heard that a guy named Chris Pavlovsky, the CEO, is trying to extend an olive branch to Mr. Rogan and giving him a job. Um, so it looks like he's going to get the same kind of deal with them. I'll probably meet the guy soon, within the coming month or something. Now get tested, and there's probably more sweet than the one he has. About to lose possibly, but see, and they have 100 million active users, so got a pretty good base. So if he wants to move over there, the people are there. The butt's going to be in the seats for sure. But that seemed to give him a unfiltered, unfettered freedom to do what he wants in this new social media venture, and they're letting him be himself, I guess, or be uh kind of racist. But I don't really see it as racist as freedom of speech. There's a freedom of speech being suppressed a lot, so I welcome it when freedom of speech is being a little acknowledged more. Um, if you don't touch on certain groups, you're sort of vilified or praised, depending on the time you put it out, and it works in your favor usually. But you have just got to make sure to criticize the right people in order to have your message listened to or supported. It's about presentation. If I receive a gourmet meal and it's served to me on a garbage, a trash can top, I won't really eat it. But if it's served to me on a gourmet platter, gourmet meal, so on a gourmet platter, I find it palatable and I want to eat it more. But all he has to do is just switch over to this media site, and he's just in. He's just going to be in there making this money. But is it really like something to complain about? Because behind closed doors and us friends and peers, we say things we would not say around other groups or friends. Look at my hair. But if you say the N word, the W word, the G word, the A word, the SS word, um, it's okay because that group isn't around. So you can criticize that group when this person's around and that person's not around. You can't. However, when you've got the numbers, the money, and the you've got the base, you can do just about whatever you want. No one can touch you. You just have to give them a reason to stand behind you and your message, and your message will be out there. I don't think that there's a in America there's certain marginalized groups that need to advocate for change or to be angry about a certain statement that a public figure makes. But if you disagree, you should have a group of people that should get together to sort of rail against this, but not in a proactive way. That you have a large group of people, like a political campaign or a GoFundMe campaign. But you should be able to talk against it without being shouted down. Maybe like the Freedom Convoy in Canada, like they should be able to say what they want, even though it's in Canada. They should be able to say what they want, even if their message is not heard by all. It is heard, and I think we deserve that to have that. We got to have that option. All of us should have that option, rather, even if they all racist, not racist, pro gay, anti gay, cis gay, alternate gay, straight gay, whatever. I think people need to know about this, and they need to have their message to be disseminated once it appears. If Rumble's willing to give Joe Rogan $100 million, then that's the business. They're a corporation. We will stop them from giving $100 million. You're going to stop your neighbor from giving someone they like a dog or a couch. It's not your house. It's their house. I mean, it's not something that you're exclusively involved in. You're jealous, or you think it's unjust. Well, prove it. Well, no. Let the world know and advocate for change in a way that is diplomatic and effective with groups. However, you can do it yourself, but it'd be easier to be heard with groups. As I'm now speaking on my message, singularly, as a singular person, I do not have any backers. It's just what I think. The dominant political party right now, dominant news cycles, the mainstream media are able to say what they want to say. But there should be a reason why people want to support you, no matter what your message. Um, it's not a race thing. It's I think it's a universal human right. I mean, even in countries that do not allow freedom of speech, or would put you in jail for 10 years just for speaking against the leaders or the prevailing power, I think you should be able to state your non-agreement, but do it in a certain way, in the right way. It's like we're pitted against one another because us versus them. You believe this and I believe that. However, it's not like that. It's just a human reaction to uh, inflammatory language that you do not agree with. But I don't think that language should be suppressed. I think everyone should hear that message, and it should be amongst their peers and amongst the people that want to support that rhetoric and those who would help you get that message out. You know, but with Rogan saying these things, it seems that the people that didn't like his message don't have the political weight to shut him down. I don't think he should be shut down, but they don't have the weight to shut him down. The prevailing groups that don't like his message, and what he's said as of late, that have offended a certain group of people, marginalized people, or marginalized. Now, imagine a real suppression, or imagine a real abuse. Um, but if you want to affect change, you got to put money against that. If you want to cancel Joe Rogan, but I myself am looking for ways to support him. But you must have those political power and develop from the grassroots, starting first with the roots with all the youth, and they will grow and gain power. They will have hegemony, and they can act nepotism at a reasonable rate. But that's just what I think about the Joe Rogan $100 million controversy and the possible deal with Rumble, his switch from one social media platform to the other, and YouTube general guidelines interacting and coexisting on the internet. So just tell me what you think in the comments below. This is Jack Dean YouTube channel. Goodbye and goodbye and goodbye and goodbye and goodbye and goodbye and goodbye.